1984. George Orwell. 1984 is a dystopian novel written by George Orwell and published in 1949. The novel tells the story of a man named Winston Smith who lives in a society ruled by a totalitarian regime called Big Brother, where his every step is monitored. Winston decides to resist the regime's propaganda and fight for freedom. To this end, he falls in forbidden love with a woman named Julia and joins a resistance group that operates in secret at the risk of being caught by the thought police. 1984 deals with themes such as the dangers of totalitarian regimes, the importance of individual freedom, and propaganda and brainwashing techniques. The novel is a powerful work that remains relevant today and encourages readers to question and think. Death in Babylon. Love in Istanbul. Ahmet Umit's history and crime novel Death in Babylon. Love in Istanbul is a mysterious murder and passionate love story set in the 19th century Ottoman Empire. While investigating a murder in Istanbul, Superintendent Nevzat finds himself caught up in a complex conspiracy that leads to Babylon. At the same time, he falls in love with Elif, a beautiful beggar, and this love puts him in danger. The novel also depicts the political and social turmoil of the late Ottoman Empire. Nevzat's research takes him on a journey through palace intrigue, secret organizations, and dark secrets. Death in Babylon, Love in Istanbul is not only a gripping detective novel, but also a historical novel that offers an intriguing perspective on the last period of the Ottoman Empire. From the masterful pen of Ahmet Umit, this work offers an intriguing story that keeps readers glued to the pages. Fight Club, Chuck Palahniuk, exploring the corruption of modern society and the emptiness created by capitalism. Fight Club tells the story of an anonymous narrator who meets a charismatic soap salesman named Tyler Durden. Fed up with each other and living a meaningless life, Tyler and the narrator begin to vent their anger and frustration through underground fight clubs. These clubs quickly grow and become a rebellion movement, shaking the foundations of society. Palahniuk's provocative language and striking style force the reader to confront the dark side of modern life and question their own values. More than just a novel, Fight Club is a manifesto of rebellion against the false perception of happiness imposed by the consumer society. Harry Potter series, J.K. Rowling. After growing up as an orphan boy, Harry Potter learns on his 11th birthday that he has been accepted into the magical world and Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Here he meets his best friends, Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, and explores the wizarding world under the dark shadow of the legendary wizard Lord Voldemort. Throughout the series, Harry fights to prevent Voldemort's return, solving the mysteries of the Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, and Half-Blood Prince. Finally, Harry engages in an epic struggle with Voldemort, in which he searches for the Deathly Hallows and engages in a final battle for survival. Harry Potter is a thrilling adventure about wizardry, friendship, courage, and love. J.K. Rowling's enchanting world continues to captivate readers of all ages. Romeo and Juliet, William Shakespeare. Romeo and Juliet is a tragic play about the forbidden love of two young people from hostile families in Verona. Romeo Montague and Juliet Capulet meet at a ball and instantly fall in love. They marry secretly despite the hostility of their families. But misfortune follows them, and through a series of misunderstandings and unfortunate events, they both tragically lose their lives. Romeo and Juliet deals with themes such as the strength and weakness of love, the destructive effect of the rules imposed by families and society, and the inevitability of fate. Romeo and Juliet, one of Shakespeare's most well-known and beloved plays, has been performed on stages and continues to influence readers for centuries. Romeo and Juliet is a timeless classic that deals with universal themes such as love and hate, life and death, hope and despair. Sugar Orange, José Mauro de Vasconcelos. The Sugar Orange is a poignant novel about poverty, family, and childhood, written by José Mauro de Vasconcelos and published in 1968. The story follows the daily lives of a mischievous and imaginative 5-year-old boy named Zesi and his impoverished family. Zez is well known in the neighborhood for his intelligence, curiosity, and mischief. His relationships with his family and neighbors, His childhood memories and dreams form the main themes of the novel. The Sugar Orange is an emotional story about looking at life with hope despite difficulties and the power of love. Although the novel is written in plain and simple language, it conveys a powerful message that deeply affects readers and makes them feel about their own childhood. The Alchemist, Paulo Coelho. The Alchemist is a novel written by Paulo Coelho and published in 1988, selling millions of copies worldwide. The story tells the adventure of Santiago, an Andalusian shepherd, who sets out in search of treasure at the foot of the Egyptian pyramids. After seeing a treasure in a dream, Santiago decides to leave everything behind to realize it. Along his journey, he meets many different people and learns important lessons about life and the personal legend from each of them. The Alchemist focuses on the idea that the individual must follow his dreams and realize his personal legend. The novel also deals with themes such as love, friendship, courage, and faith. The Alchemist is one of Paulo Coelho's most popular novels and has been translated into more than 80 languages. Although the novel is written in simple and plain language, it delivers a powerful message that deeply affects readers and encourages them to follow their own dreams. The Davinci Code, Dan Brown. The mysterious death of renowned curator Jacques Saunière at the Louvre Museum leads symbologist Robert Langdon and cryptographer Sophie Neveu on a mysterious adventure. Saunière's body is surrounded by clues hidden in the works of Leonardo da Vinci. Langdon and Neveu follow these clues to unravel the mystery of the Holy Grail and uncover the dark secrets of the Priory of Sion. Filled with a thrilling chase, this novel blends elements of art, history, religion, and mystery, inviting the reader on a gripping journey of discovery. Written by Dan Brown's masterful pen, The Davinci Code is not only a fictional thriller, but also encourages readers to question their own beliefs and perceptions of reality. The Little Prince is a fairy tale novel written by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry and published in 1943, which has become one of the most widely read and translated books worldwide. The story follows the little prince, who lives on a tiny asteroid called B612, as he leaves his home and visits different planets, including Earth. On each planet, he encounters the strange and thought-provoking behavior of unique adults. During his journey, the little prince meets different characters such as the fox, the rose, the king, the businessman, the lamp maker, and the geographer, and learns important lessons about life, love, friendship, and responsibility from each of them. In The Little Prince, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, in a simple and straightforward language, presents sharp criticisms of adults through the eyes of the little prince, who symbolizes purity and innocence against the complexity and meaninglessness of the adult world. The Lord of the Rings series, J.R.R. Tolkien. The Lord of the Rings is an epic fantasy novel written by J.R.R. Tolkien. The story begins when the hobbit Frodo Baggins sets out on a dangerous journey to destroy Sauron's One Ring. This ring is so dark and powerful that it could give Sauron the power to conquer Middle-earth. Frodo, along with a loyal band of friends, Gandalf, Legolas, Gimli, Aragorn, and Boromir, must travel to Mordor, the only place where the ring can be destroyed. Along the way, they face many dangers and hardships, testing their friendship and courage. The Lord of the Rings is a timeless classic that deals with universal themes of good and evil, courage and fear, friendship and betrayal. Tolkien's fascinating world and unforgettable characters continue to captivate readers of all ages.